I'm Harrison Keeley. Here's what you need to know today. First, a Silverdale inmate is charged with raping two other inmates. Two women say 22-year-old Nichole Jackson raped them while searching for tobacco she thought they were hiding. WRCB reports Jackson was transferred to the Hamilton County Jail. She'll appear in court January 4th. Riverbend has announced 3 acts for its 2016 festival. Country star Thomas Rhett will play opening night on the Coke stage June 10th. The following night, the band Heart will perform on the same stage, and Trampled by Turtles will play the Coke stage June 12th. Hamilton County's first county executive has died. Dalton Roberts led the transition to a new form of government and pushed to modernize the county. He won 4 elections, the last one unopposed, but never called himself a politician. He was 82. Ringgold city clerk has been arrested on charges he stole money from the city and shredded documents to cover his trail. The GBI charged 52-year-old Tracy Allen Bass with theft, forgery, interference with government property, and tampering with evidence. Bass allegedly skimmed more than $1,500 from the city by altering the amount of money people paid the court. He lost an election for a Fort Oglethorpe City Council seat last month. He's left jail on a $20,000 bond. 2 new restaurants are coming to Highway 58. An old Burger King will be converted to a Bojangles, and a former FSG bank is becoming a Dunkin' Donuts. Both plan to open in early 2016. 3 people have been injured in a car crash in Ray County. The 2-car accident happened near the post office in Evansville. The names and conditions of the victims have not been released. A Chattanooga dad is charged with driving drunk with 6 children in the vehicle. WRCB reports 35-year-old Dennis Terry Jr. was pulled over December 4th. The children were between the ages of 5 and 9. None of them were wearing seatbelts. Terry is set to appear in court January 12th. Lamppost is buying the Mayfield Annex in downtown Chattanooga. Hamilton County has owned the 100-year-old building since 1973. The county is expected to sell it for $200,000. Lamppost plans to spend $3 million to renovate the structure. It may host a restaurant on the ground floor and technology incubator space above. Work could be finished by spring 2017. 2 Afghan men being trained at a Georgia Air Force base have gone missing. The last contact the men had with Moody Air Force Base near Valdosta was on Friday. Officials say there's no indication the men are terrorists. The Every Student Succeeds Act has passed in the U.S. Senate. The legislation limits the federal government's role in public education and hands power back to the states. The bill, sponsored by Lamar Alexander, rewrites much of the No Child Left Behind law. It also restricts the U.S. from mandating states to adopt Common Core. President Obama is expected to sign it into law today. The new Holiday Inn and Suites in downtown Chattanooga has opened. The 7-story hotel includes a Brazilian-style steakhouse, a rooftop terrace, and valet parking. A grand jury has declined to indict the Tennessee House Majority Whip. Republican Representative Jerry Durham had been accused of prescription fraud after he allegedly altered the dates of 2 prescriptions in 2013. A Georgia death row inmate who insisted he was innocent has been executed. 47-year-old Brian Keith Terrell was convicted in the 1992 killing of 70-year-old John Watson. Prosecutors say Terrell stole checks belonging to Watson, but Watson said he would not press charges if he was paid back. The day Terrell was to return the money, Watson was shot and killed. Georgia has executed 5 inmates this year, the most since 1987. Turning to weather, today will be sunny with a high near 64 degrees. Tonight's low will be around 51. That's it for today's news. Thanks for being with us. You can find more on these stories and breaking news at timesfreepress.com.